Maybe Samsup Piroi or Samsup Piroi. Oh, something like that.
Professor Bob Martin and agronomist Stephanie Belfield are working with farmers in Cambodia's northwest, introducing new environmentally friendly agricultural practices.
So now quick, look at the insects. Luan Luan.
A major element of which is IPM, or Integrated Pest Management, a biological approach to crop care.
The basic idea about integrated pest management is to try and deal with the bad bugs or the bad insects without damaging the beneficial ones. And so generally what's happened in the past is that farmers might apply a non-selective insecticide that kills all of the bugs, and that could end up causing a lot of problems.
To help spread the good bug, bad bug message, attention turned to the younger generation.
So I started to think of ways that we could make the IPM story more understandable, and so I started writing a story which then turned into an illustrated children's book.
I think all the farmers, the kids' parents will be here as well.
The story of Durrani and the green vegetable bugs is proving a hit with primary schoolers. It's part of a much bigger education program supported by the Australian government-funded Centre for International Agricultural Research, known as ACR.
Do we know what good bugs are and bad bugs?
Through its programs in agriculture and education, Australian and Cambodian experts are working with the Maddox Jolie Pitt Foundation, targeting 5 primary schools to roll out the IPM concept. And the story of Durrani has caught on.
It's a fantastic partnership. It's actually very simple, where we actually have skilled practitioners from Australia that come to our area, to these isolated rural communities in northwestern Cambodia, and help us from scratch build a base. It's all about best practices, and that's what the Australians have.
Here comes the wrong by tongue, the green veggie bug. This game, Protect the Crop, is like, you know, what we'd call tag or tip in Australia, but we've modified it so that the idea isn't to get the IPM message through to the kids in fun ways that they can relate to.
Lessons learned by the children are also reaching their parents.
They did tell us that their children had come home and told them about the important bits about IPM.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to, at an early start, reach out to the kids to become better farmers. Sustainable, environmentally friendly farmers.
Okay, all the bugs are dying. Giving a good demonstration of Cambodian spray technique. This is generally what we see. Very random.
Pretty much.
And you get it all over yourself.
Some pesticides that are being used in Cambodia have been banned in other countries.
Now he's saying he doesn't feel well. Now she's explaining to him about PPE, protective equipment you should use when if you need to spray. You should at least cover yourself so you don't get sick. After the Pol Pot time, people have moved around somewhat, so either there has been deaths in the family and just the wife is left, the father was killed, there might be some young children. They all help out on the farm. We have a lot of female farmers in our groups, and in other instances people actually relocated after the Pol Pot era.
The farmers are embracing the message. Intercropping trials planting legumes with maize crops are being carefully tested.
Well, this particular plot is that we're standing in is a rhizobium inoculation plot, where we're comparing the soybeans, mung beans and peanuts without rhizobium inoculation and and we've also got a plot which has been treated with urea fertiliser.
Sarang Kanat, Sarang Baitong, the green veggie bug, so he's the bad one.
Yeah, is good or bad?
Andak Mia, ladybird, that's a good one. Yes, yes, we want the red ones. That's good. Yes. Graham, Baitong,
It's been fantastic working with Bob and ACIR. It's amazing having all these skilled practitioners who are engaged and committed and want to make a difference. That's what the key is. They want to make a difference. They want to see the change happening on the ground.